of E3 Special. We round up the best games from E3 and compress them into a deliciously compact TV format for your viewing pleasure. Yum! The future begins now. It's game time.
Welcome to X-Play's Best at E3 2004 Special.
That's why we look pretty.
This is where we show you the best games that you can't play yet.
All right, let's key you in on our exalted validation process. To be considered for an award, it must be here on the show floor, available to the public, and be in playable form.
So sit back and relax as we bring you the best of the best.
Game.
Now, Xbox has a lot of games on the show floor this year. It's because a lot of them we saw last year. Also.
That includes the big one, which is Halo 2. Now, unfortunately, it's not in contention because it's behind closed doors.
Now, all this seasoning has led to some improvements. Let's take a look at the best of the Xbox.
Runner-up, Star Wars Republic Commando.
This is a good year for Star Wars, and Republic Commando is one of the better reasons that's so. The game feels distinctly hardcore with its intense action and ragdoll violence. Taking a cue from Knights of the Old Republic, the game should also benefit from not being so tied to the primary Star Wars storyline. Better yet, the more militaristic and darker tone should prove a welcome respite from the increasingly insipid movies. Add in the squad-based gameplay, and you have another example of the rebirth of Star Wars games as something actually worth playing.
Best Xbox game, Jade Empire.
Anything from the makers of Knights of the Old Republic would get us excited, but for BioWare to try something this different and make it look so good is worthy of the hysteria typically reserved for the opening of the Arsenio Hall show. Holding on to the character development from a traditional RPG, Jade Empire changes course by having all the combat in real time. Multiple schools of martial arts are at your disposal, and changing styles on the fly is essential to success among the many mythical foes that look so good. This mixture of depth and quick response satisfaction bundled up in one operatic tale of someone being angry at someone else is why this game has us tapping our chopsticks in restlessness.
That's got to feel good.
Online gaming has exploded at this year's E3, especially MMORPG.
And they're finally able to distinguish themselves. Let's take a look at the best online at E3.
Runner-up, EverQuest 2.
Never thought we'd hear ourselves say this, but we're excited about an EverQuest game. EverQuest 2 may have planted a listening device in my cube to overhear my incessant gripings, because this is what I'd actually like to play. Firstly, they thankfully abandoned the hardcore high fantasy setting for something a little more creative. More importantly, in the developer's lust to ensnare every carbon-based being with the desire for better, more muscle-bound lifestyles, the game is proving significantly more accessible. Moreover, it's the nature of the quest that holds the real promise. Rather than have the fight this, get that type of frothy adventure we're all so used to, we may be seeing trivials that will be more similar to something out of a single-player game. And that, my friends, can make the difference between a good massively multiplayer game and a regular MMORPG.
Best online game, Unreal Championship 2.
Now here's an online combat game that tries something really different. Unreal Championship 2 mixes traditional Unreal explosive weaponry with melee combat, and by Jove, it works. Plus, it looks so cool. A sense of strategy mixed with a nice mix of combatants could help make the console the place to be when blowing your buddies up.
Coming up, best PS2 game, best handheld, and best excuse to show this footage again.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Ronnie.
What's that?
Well, Ronnie, lately I've been wanting faster internet. So I got an Earthlink high-speed connection, and now I've got,
Right. Seems kind of crazy to me.
It's downloading up to 70 times faster than the regular dial-up crazy, Ronnie. I'm getting free protection tools like virus blocker, spam blocker, and spyware blocker, and right now I'm getting a great deal on Earthlink high-speed. Is that kind of crazy, Ronnie?
Touché, Jim. But what if I don't want a crazy thing on top of my head?
It's not even real, Ronnie. Just a marketing device.
Yeah.
Just to help remind people of Earthlink. See? Have a good one.
I'll try.
More speed, more security, more control. That's Earthlink High Speed. Get the first 3 months of high speed for just $19.95 a month. Call 800-827-0142 or visit these retailers. Earthlink revolves around you.
Do you push the snooze alarm in the morning? Do you drink more than one caffeine drink during the day? Do you feel like you need a nap in the daytime? Maybe the reason you feel so tired in the morning is because you're tossing and turning on an old-fashioned spring mattress at night. You deserve a good night's sleep, and that's just what you'll get with a Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system, the only mattress using the gravity-defying Tempur material originally developed by NASA and certified by the Space Foundation.
It's like you're sleeping on a cloud.
Before I had trouble sleeping through the night, and now I don't have any problems at all.
Instead of uncomfortable metal springs, the Tempur-Pedic mattress uses billions of viscoelastic memory cells. This soft yet supportive material adjusts to every curve of your body, providing a weightless light sleep surface you have to feel to believe.
It really is magic.
It's like a gel that takes your body shape.
Oh, it's really comfortable. I could fall asleep right now.
And wake me up in about 10 minutes.
And because Tempur-Pedic doesn't transfer motion, you'll never disturb your partner. Look how the glass doesn't tip over as Kelly moves about. Amazing, and not even a drop is spilled. Don't try that with a metal spring mattress.
I can get in and out of bed without him waking him up or without disturbing him at all.
So call now and we'll rush you this free information kit that includes a video explaining all about the features of the Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system and a free sample of the amazing Tempur material. It will also tell you about the 20-year limited warranty and how you can try a Tempur-Pedic bed in your own bedroom free for an unheard of 4 full months. So call Tempur-Pedic now and see why Consumer Digest gave Tempur-Pedic its coveted Best Buy rating.
So call 1-800-390-3317 now for the good night's sleep you deserve. That's 1-800-390-3317.
See the best, greatest, biggest, shiniest, coolest, and blinkiest new stuff coming next year when the Screensavers goes live at the Consumer Electronics Show January 6th and 7th at 7 Eastern.
All right, we're kicking things off with the PS2. Now, typically in years past, we've always said how this is the oldest of the 3 consoles and it's beginning to show its age.
You know what? It's not true. Here's the best of the PS2.
Runner-up, Shadow of Rome.
Strange that the era of the vomitorium would have given us so few games, until now. The standout of the new sword and sandals craze is Shadow of Rome, a game that takes place and draws content from the time of Julius Caesar's murder. Look, history and fun. Now that's some good learning. While elements of the game seem familiar, what struck us is that in this new setting, the whole package seems fresh and intriguing. For one, men wear skirts. They don't have Brad Pitt's shapely posterior, but still, that's definitely not your PS2 standard. More importantly, it's the attention to the ostentation of ancient Rome that demonstrates the developer's commitment to making Shadow of Rome the Ben-Hur for the Kill Bill set.
Best PS2 game, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
The Metal Gear Solid series has always achieved an innovation, and Snake Eater seems determined to follow suit. Now using outdoor settings, we have to contend with such elements as camouflage and hunting your dinner. Yep, that's a new one for the consoles as well. But Metal Gear Solid just isn't itself without that absurdist spirit that seems alive and well here. Now, as far as cutscenes go, we haven't seen too much, so we're praying to Quetzalcoatl that is merciful.
All right, we're moving on to handheld, which is quite a big deal here at the show. Over there, that's the line for the PSP. Over here, this is the line for the DS. And it's like, what, we're an hour and a half back here? It's ridiculous.
But of course, nothing for the PSP is in contention because we haven't seen any games yet. But we did see a couple for the DS, and of course, there's always the GBA. Your wait for the best handheld game is over. Take a look.
Best handheld, Nintendo DS.
Our response to Nintendo DS was a universal wow. This isn't just another system to play games that have already existed or already should have existed. This looks like a new approach to playing and developing games. It's the promise of this system that makes it a winner. The centerpiece of the system, the second screen, was primarily used as a map, but it was already clear that it's capable of a variety of uses. The use of the touchscreen impressed us with the way you can just get into the action. Playing Metroid Hunters proved to be a far more visceral experience than a normal first-person shooter. Add to that the wireless connectivity, which makes multiplayer a little more attractive than being hooked up to one another like the defiant nerds. Plus, it lets me send nasty notes to people nearby. Though it's the Wi-Fi capabilities that are truly exciting. Theoretically, we could be playing a handheld MMORPG with this baby. All that, plus Mario, makes the DS something truly new, and that's becoming all too uncommon. Every year at E3, we see more and more sequels. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The developers think, if it ain't broke, why fix it? But we wanted to give some props to the developers who went out on a limb to create something original.
So our best original game is for a game that is not a sequel and it's not based on a comic book or a movie or a soda. This is the best that E3 had in originality.
Runner-up, the movies.
The movies is just plain original because it's not action or strategy and it isn't The Sims. Beyond that, the game is pure quirky fun, filled with the dark humor known from developer Peter Molyneux. I mean, you get to manage actors' substance abuse. That's pretty damn original. So is this. Plus, you do get to engage in the creative act of developing and creating a film, then marketing it and finding out if the infantile tastes of the general public get riled up about it. More or less, it's Railroad Tycoon about something we actually care about.
You're fired. Best original game, Mercenaries.
You over there.
Mercenaries is easily the most black-hearted game to ever come out of the home Sam and Max, LucasArts. Props to them to living true to the title. You actually have no allegiance to anything other than those dead presidents. The key to this game is mayhem. Take a tank, take a helicopter, take everybody out. Because you get to be a heartless bastard, just like you always dreamed. I'm calling in airstrikes. God, I love physics. Plus, with everything blowing up around you, you can truly take pride in the madness of your making. Hopefully not a training course for geopolitical sociopaths, this one lends a fresh touch to the stinking death of war.
Up next, Best GameCube Game, Best Multi-Platformer, and we feel badly for this guy.
I'm Matthew Lesko, and my new book will tell you how to tell bill collectors to go shove it! My new book shows you 4,000 government programs that you can use to pay your bills and get out of debt forever! Get $2,000 to pay your rent or mortgage, or $600 to pay your phone bill, or even $7,000 to pay your credit card bills. I've been researching government grants for over 25 years, and government officials don't even know about these programs. And you've never seen a book that's so easy to use. Here's a program to pay for your prescription drug bills, or a program to pay for your living expenses, or programs to pay for your housing bills, apartment bills, or even your student loans. Over 80% of the people in the United States, including millionaires, are eligible. Isn't it about time you get rid of your debt once and for all? If you don't use these programs, somebody else will. So call now and get free money to pay your bills.
Call 1-800-709-6633 now.
No crunches ever.
Introducing the Ab Lounge, scientifically designed to get you up off the floor, making old-fashioned crunches a thing of the past.
Sculpt your abdominals using the Ab Lounge jackknife, proven in university testing to be better for your body.
It's as easy as a crunch, but the Ab Lounge design makes every move really count, targeting your abs without wasted effort.
Compare the Ab Lounge to an old-fashioned crunch. The advanced Ab Lounge jackknife generates up to 75% more muscle activity in the upper and lower abdominals, and an amazing 268% more in the love handle obliques.
I have this one pair of jeans. After just 8 weeks, my fat jeans don't really fit anymore.
With its rolled steel frame, the Ab Lounge supports up to 275 pounds.
And it's so easy, almost anyone can use it.
Call now to try the Ab Lounge for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't agree the Ab Lounge is the best way to a sexy stomach, return it within 30 days for a refund of your $14.95.
Call now and say goodbye to crunches forever.
I hate Adam Sessler.
I'd rather suck on a urinal puck than play this game.
Why does he get to play video games and review video games on a show about video games? Why does he get to spend every day with Morgan Webb?
We've got a preview of the hottest new releases.
Yeah!
Obsessed with video games? Watch X Play with Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. Weeknights at 11.
Cell phone, 1.2 megapixel camera, and holds 5,000 MP3s.
Wow, that's really impressive. Hold on a second, sorry. Hello? Yeah, hey, I'm in the middle of lunch. Can I call you back? All right, cool, thanks. So that's a lot of MP3s.
Yeah.
See the best, greatest, biggest, shiniest, coolest, and blinkiest new stuff coming next year when the Screensavers goes live at the Consumer Electronics Show January 6th and 7th at 7 Eastern.
Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone.
No.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of E3 2004 special. Now we finally made it to Nintendo, and we're seeing a lot of old friends.
Like the return of Zelda, although that game is not a competition, it's only a trailer, there's nothing playable here. Nonetheless, you will feel the warm embrace of familiarity.
Oh, let's take a look.
Runner-up, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yeah, Metroid is really, really cool. But this, we just haven't seen before. For anyone planning to get the Donkey Konga game, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat will put that silly peripheral to further use. Since platformers are all about rhythm and timing, it only makes sense to use a rhythm device to control the game. It's easy to understand and get the hang of, but the opportunity for challenges are rife. Yeah, you might look like a jackass playing it, but hey, who needs image maintenance?
Best GameCube game, Resident Evil 4.
Wow, is this really a Resident Evil game? It uses analog controls, it's fully 3D, it's fast-paced, it's terrific. Even with all the anticipation, nothing really prepared us for the massive overhaul our venerable brain-chewing game series underwent. Now immediately accessible and thoroughly enjoyable, this is a game to get excited about. Eschewing the overwrought and torturous storyline of the previous installments and using enemies with actual dexterity, the game promises a significantly more absorbing experience than ever before. Plus, it just looks good. The decaying atmosphere of the art direction is ideal for the backwoods Central European nightmare of the game. You know, it looks damn good. Chainsaw good. GameCube owners may want to save their breath. You're gonna need to take a lot of them when playing this puppy.
I sure love a winner.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's no secret that some of the best games out there, the publishers make them available on every platform.
They're very egalitarian.
I know, they're really pretty.
Let's take a look at the best games available to everyone.
Runner-up, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefield's fun, but how about with AT-ATs and lasers and Wookiees? This is Star Wars action as it should be. Large scale, frantic, mini explosions, no children. While the gameplay is quite familiar, this isn't just multiplayer mayhem. There's going to be a robust and sophisticated offline version, making this a well-rounded Star Wars experience that is squarely putting its emphasis on the best part of the Star Wars movies, the parts without the talking in them. This is truly a standout multi-platform title because, duh, you'd have to be way into being stupid not to have this get your blood pumping.
Best multi-platform game, GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
While it's only related to its acclaimed predecessor in name, GoldenEye Rogue Agent does have some impressive pedigrees. Using the original art director from the early Bond films and the costume designer for The Matrix, Rogue Agent is the best attempt yet to capture the feeling of Bond before Brosnan turned it into a cinematic, sharper image catalog. That the game is trying to capture that feeling by having you play the bad guy is almost too good to be true. The setup alone is worthy of acclaim, but the gameplay, especially the artificial intelligence, is setting up GoldenEye to be a must-play for anyone who can. And that means pretty much all of you.
I love SSX Tricky. I'm like a big SSX Tricky girl. I like SOCOM. SOCOM. Yeah, SOCOM's fun. SOCOM's a lot of fun. Somebody asked me the other day what game I would like to be in the most, like if I had to choose game to be in, and Resident Evil. Yeah. With all the hot women in gaming, it's about time that some of them start getting naked, right?
And I think they're all pretty sexy anyways. I mean, what's a little less? Come
Keep
to the
playing.
Playboy Mansion. Play with us.
Yeah. Then your fingers will really get sore.
Coming up, best PC game, best in show, and best loss of dignity.
Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. UFO wreckage is discovered and seized by military personnel. It is speculated that the alien technology recovered has been applied to modern-day innovations. To this day, the government denies any existence of alien technology.
Alienware Area 51M systems use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
Cobra 6, this is Spectre 6. Target identified.
Element search for Hotel Victor Tango 2 and 8. Execute assault time now.
She has a secret. He has a secret. They all have a secret. Now we're blowing the lid off the best body-shaping, calorie-burning secret weapon in America with the million-selling Gazelle. And this once-in-a-lifetime special offer. You can burn total body calories, tone total body muscle with virtually no impact. Last year, Tony Little made TV history by offering the Gazelle's $14.95 30-day test drive. Call now and for just $14.95, test drive the Gazelle in your own home, not for 30 days, but for a full 60 days. But wait, this deal just got even better. Take advantage of this TV offer and shipping is free. Save almost $35 and get the Gazelle risk-free in your home for a full 60 days. Call now and your Elite will come with this Powered Pistons Resistance Package that adjusts easily for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. Over 1 million happy customers can't be wrong. Once you try the Gazelle, you'll be just as crazy about it as they are. Don't miss out. Discover the secret to getting in shape with the Gazelle Elite. Call and get yours right now.
Cell phone, 1.2 megapixel camera, and holds 5,000 MP3s. Wow, that's really impressive. Hold on a second, sorry. Hello? Yeah, hey, I'm in the middle of lunch. Can I call you back? All right, cool, thanks. So that's a lot of MP3s.
Yeah. See the best, greatest, biggest, shiniest, coolest, and blinkiest new stuff coming next year when the Screensavers goes live at the Consumer Electronics Show January 6th and 7th at 7 Eastern.
Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone. No.
Welcome back to X-Play's Best of E3 2004.
All right, now we're moving on to the best PC games. And what's really nice this year, not everything's a first-person shooter.
And it's not Half-Life 2. Let's take a look at the best of the PC.
Runner-up, Splinter Cell 3.
The most tightly wound stealth game just keeps getting better. Splinter Cell 3 piles on more moves, more pretty, and more shadowy tension than ever before. Honestly, we thought it couldn't be that new, but the real excitement, which we can't show you, is for the cooperative multiplayer. This is quite possibly one of the most significant leaps in online play we've seen. You just better play with a good friend. I don't like to be seduced by looks, but James Marsters and this game make me a sucker. This right here seals the deal.
No!
Ow! Well, it's only announced for the PC right now. Let's hope we all get a chance to revel in darkness.
Best PC game, Battle for Middle-earth.
What Splinter Cell may do for online, Battle for Middle-earth may do for the real-time strategy game. This game is jaw-dropping on many levels. First, it looks good. It looks like Middle-earth battles should look when you're safely perched on one of those nice eagle dudes. Better yet is the emotive quality of the forces. Instead of mindless automatons, they will react to bigger and stronger foes and fight individual enemies. The game takes the mechanics of real-time strategy and gives you the visual explosion to relish in your handiwork. This is quite possibly the beginning of the next era in real-time strategy games.
Way to go, winner. Now we're here, it's time, this is the moment. The best of E3.
There are so many strong games this year. There's really no clear winner like there was last year.
No, honestly, I mean, coming up with this took a lot of head scratching and that difficult thinking thing I can't do.
Here's the best E3 2004 has to offer.
Best of Show, Resident Evil 4.
What a difference 5 years makes. Once a series that did some things really well has necrotized into a game that appears to have made all the right changes to keep us surprised and scared in these, our jaded years of gaming. Where Resident Evil used awkward controls and restrictive gimmicks to heighten tension, RE4's analog controls and context-sensitive buttons are designed to keep you in the action. And it's that action that's gonna keep me screaming like a little girl. Plus, exploding heads never look so good. In an era when rehashing tried and true formulas with prettier graphics is the name of the game, Resident Evil 4 has taken a bold and seemingly successful move in refashioning the game from the ground up. Now structuring Resident Evil 4 around a game that was originally made for the PlayStation, the gameplay is based on making the creepy subject matter come back to life. And boy, does it seem to do its job. The insecurity of your personal welfare that has always been the hallmark of the series is heightened with larger environments replete with swift avatars of homicidal mania. But the sign of a great E3 game is one that has your fingers itching long after the show. Let's just say we already can feel the sweat in our palms when we turn off the lights and finally begin to scream again, just like we did the first time.
Well, it's been a beautiful year with so many memories.
Many, many memories.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you.
Well, they're memories.
Wish I didn't have a mind.
So from the show floor of E3 2004, good night.
Good night, sweet gamers.